and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into your next love offer, really looking to see who's going to be taking action towards you next in love. We'll see what their next move will be, who this is coming from, where will it go, that kind of thing. So that is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the Blue Geode, and we'll be using the Haunted House Tarot for group 1. For group 2, we have the White Geode, and we'll be using the 78 Doors Tarot for group 2. For group 3, we have the Purple Geode, and we'll be using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot for group 3. And for group 4, we have the Green Geode, and we will be using the Tarot Illuminati for group 4. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the Blue Stone and the Haunted House Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next love offer. Who will be taking action towards you in love? What are their next moves towards you? Who is this coming from? We'll get all of that, Spirit, for group 1 with the Blue Geode. Please show us for group 1 their next love offer. Who is taking action towards group 1 next in love? This could be someone from far away. This could be someone you've had space with. This could be someone who lives in a different state, city, region, area, country even. This person could be finding you online. And it seems like they're coming in with pretty serious intentions. I kind of feel like you haven't scraped the surface with this person. So I'm likely to say this is someone new to you that's been kind of waiting for the right moment for themselves to be ready to engage. We have distance and influences. Distance says separation, space, blockages. So it seems like there was a blockage between the two of you, whether it's literal in the 3D, you can see it, or whether it's energetic. Influences says attachments, third parties, and peers. So it could be their peers. They have a lot of people around you, whether that's friends and family that influence them. It could be their attachments to certain beliefs or certain places, especially if you live at a distance. We have family and obsession. So I'm definitely picking up on a strong attachment that this person has to you already. I'm kind of getting the vibe of like an animal just kind of stalking its prey. Not gonna lie, this person feels like they've been watching you or observing you, getting to know you through means that aren't very direct. Obsession, it says infatuation, adoration, and addiction. This could be a secret admirer for sure. And then family, it says fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. So it's looking like this person is looking to get pretty serious, but for whatever reason, I feel like we're kind of missing a step. So hopefully we get that from the other decks. But jumping from, okay, watching you, obsession, getting to know you through external means, and then into family is kind of quite the leap. So it seems like this person could have even a little bit of a fear of, I don't want to say rejection, but a little bit of a fear of what you may expect from them. We'll see. We have mistakes here. So maybe it's even something from a past relationship that's had them caught up before now. It says misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. I'm getting an energy for a small portion of you. This could be someone who has some fame or notoriety, someone who's in the public eye to some capacity, someone who's known in some way. Especially with the lost soul energy randomly on the mistakes card, you know, it kind of feels like someone who could be wrapped up in trying to find happiness, and they've accumulated some success in this lifetime, but there's still something missing. That they can feel, and they've been wanting to find that. And if you've been resonating with their energy, or if you've been feeling the energy of someone around you, like a comforting force or something calling out for you, you may be picking up on that as well. We have running and elusive. Running, it says ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. Strong secret admirer energy with the invisible there. Like, you can't see this person yet, but they can definitely see you. They've been admiring you. They've been watching you. Elusive, it says deception, trickery, and dishonesty. So at some point, this person has really just had to get real with themselves about what they want. You may have been manifesting love like crazy, group one, and it's like, okay, why am I not seeing any progress? You know, that's the thing. A lot of the times, the progress that needs to be done is on someone else's end. Whether that's spirit or your angels have to bring it together, whether that's the other person needing to get in alignment and ready. Sometimes we truly are ready, in alignment, everything is good, and it's the external that's not completely right yet. And we can internalize that and feel like, oh, it must be something I'm not doing. And sometimes that's genuinely not the case, especially if you know you're working hard, doing what you should be doing. Spirit, their next love offer. So it seems like someone who's been watching you, someone that's been watching you that you haven't been aware of. For some of you, this could be someone from the past that you worked with. We actually have the workplace romance card that has just come up. So maybe that's why they're kind of in the wings and watching you and whatnot, because you used to work together and they're like, okay, is this like technically appropriate? Would they accept my friend request? Would they talk to me after so much time, or after whatever vibe you may have had while you worked together? Like, would group one still talk to me? We have reaching out. It says expect a call or text from your person of interest. So if they can call or text you, yeah, that's likely how it'll, come through. But for those who are kind of being observed through social media, obviously this person may go through another avenue, like, something electronic. We do have the forgiveness card that came out. So if you do have a shaky history with this person, or if anything negative happened with this person, I do see this person coming in, admitting that and asking for forgiveness, wanting to start off on a new foot, wanting to apologize for, their role, whatever that may have been that they played in things. If things did get weird, if you do have a history with this person, or this person from the past, forgiveness for those of you who that is something that kind of needs to get done and will get done. And we have the freedom card. So it says healthy space and room to breathe. For some of you, this person, they needed a breath of fresh air. They needed some freedom to kind of realize what they had. Sometimes you got to go away from home to realize, what? That wasn't that bad, because at least I didn't have to pay rent. Or, what? I'm actually dealing with a roommate right now that's worse than who I lived with before. Like, maybe, sometimes you reach for the, moon, and you realize like, it's not actually what I thought it would be here. Maybe I want to kind of, pedal back to where I was. So for those of you who have met this person, have interacted with them, there will be an apology. They will be coming back. In terms of their love offer, we got lasting love, proposal, and healing connection. So for those of you who do not know this person, and they've kind of just been watching you, waiting in the wings for the perfect opportunity, it is looking like there is a strong connection here, and this person is trying to offer something of value. Lasting love is pretty good. Proposal even better, especially for those who are seeking like long-term commitment, their forever person, something more than casual. And at the minimum, we got healing connection, which is really good. So this person coming in with something to offer you, offering you some healing, a safe space, a place where you can rest your head, and just kind of decompress from life partner type energy. So I like this. I like this a lot. Your romance is about to evolve and level up is what it says on the proposal card. So it looks like this connection has some pretty good potential. Spirit, what are their next moves towards group one? How are they going to take action towards next group one? So we got the Queen of Wands, the Lovers card. I ain't even gonna hold you with the Strength card reversed. Some of you are taking matters into your own hands and moving towards this person. We got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So that's like, I'm already on your wavelength. I match your energy. Some of you may end up making a move towards this person before they even like fully get their opportunity. And we got that Five of Pentacles here like, hey, I wanted to do that. I wanted to ask for your number. I wanted to ask you on a date, like a little bit of that. So I would say if you are patient, if you do wait, then this person, they will approach you. They will, you know, make their move and come towards you. But we do have the Lovers card. And the thing about the Lovers card, it's a divinely guided connection. So it doesn't go by masculine, feminine polarities. It's all energy. It's like, okay, whoever's involved, I'm going to mush them together. So a lot of times with these divinely guided connections, Spirit may move you to go out of your way to make things happen or to take action towards someone. So sometimes it's kind of just unavoidable. It's like this, the universe, you can feel it in your spirit. Everything seems to be kind of leading you in a certain direction, and we surrender to that higher power. So I wouldn't say, I mean, it's the same, it's the means to the same end. Spirit, how are they taking action towards group one? What is their love offer? We got Judgment reversed and the Six of Pentacles reversed. So I see that Spirit has really been playing hardball with this person, bringing me back to when I was talking about how sometimes it's completely external what needs to be done for certain things to manifest. Like the opportunity has to be ready and available in alignment as well. With the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Judgment card reversed, I feel like this person has been avoidant for quite a while, and maybe even using like therapy speak to keep themselves comfortable during their time of avoidance. So they may have said like, oh, I was hurt at this point, so da 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 da, like kind of using these big terms to justify how they've been moving. But Spirit is really not playing with them anymore. With that Judgment card reversed, Spirit is kind of holding their hand to the fire and saying, okay, like if you want this connection, or if you want this next phase in your life, which includes so many other things as well, you're gonna have to make a big move. You're gonna have to, you know, really make this happen. So a lot of this has been completely on their end. There's a whole process of them, Ten of Swords reversed, putting their hand to the fire, standing up to the plate, not being afraid, not being unconfident. Ooh, I just heard, what if I can't provide? So for some of you, you may be looking for a provider, and that could be the fear that this person thought that you would never accept them because they didn't have very much to provide for you, or they weren't confident that they could provide for someone for life. We have the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords reversed. So a whole process they've been going through that you likely haven't even been aware of with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like a love offer that has been brewing that didn't look like it was going to turn into what it does. And it's all about Hangman, their surrender to Seven of Swords. What causes them to act out of character or not stand up to the plate or be in misalignment? Ten of Swords reversed, Knight of Pentacles. It looked like things were going to end at a certain point with that Ten of Swords reversed. This person had almost surrendered to just not having anything. And I feel like that would have affected multiple areas of their life, which is why Spirit has been really playing hardball. Like, okay, we got to overcome this, because if you can't do it in the name of love, where you get a whole connection with a person to kind of really sweeten the deal, how do you think you're going to go towards anything else I have meant for you in this life? So there's a lot of this that is completely external. You may have had dreams of bits and pieces about it, but it may have been confusing, hard to interpret. We got the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Exactly about working with the higher power, surrendering to higher forces. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 1? So only one connection here today, it looks like. I mean, we are tapping into your very next love offer. We have give your relationship a chance and let go of control issues. Yeah, and I feel that strongly too. If you've been manifesting and really doing your part, that doesn't really have anything to do with you manifesting love. So don't feel like you have to keep up with that in order to get it. So if you need to take some time to rest and relax, definitely do that. The universe is working quite hard in the background to bring everything together. Lover's card is the confirmation of that. So I really don't feel like you have to worry to that effect. You can definitely surrender this one to the higher power and trust that Spirit's going to come through. Let go of control issues says allow the situation to unfold naturally. And then we have give your relationship a chance. So Spirit's like, listen, let it come through. Let everything come together. Trust the process. Hard with this one. Yeah, some of you have already tapped into this connection and you've been like waiting for it to manifest and happen. And I do see that coming to fruition. We have romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. That's Spirit validating what you've been feeling, validating the energy and the connection, especially for those of you who have dreamt of this person or figured out who this person is by social media. Maybe your social media kept pulling up an account and it's like, why do they keep saying people I should know or something like that? Or you've had a lot of people following you and it's been like a random account or a specific random account. Heart-to-heart conversations. You guys are going to be able to talk it through. Moving forward. Spirit doesn't want you to worry. Yeah, and we have the quincunx here. Quincunx with complexity. This is a astrological aspect where the planets are aspecting each other, but they don't understand each other. And these type of transits are notorious for confusion. So when you get a quincunx, pretty much guarantee you are guaranteed to, feel kind of confused or missing the plot or missing a piece, things hidden and things like that. And you may even feel quite agitated. It says irritates, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark. Notoriously, it feels like things are misaligned and not working. So it does seem as if you're under this energy to some capacity, and this could be something that is like literally transiting you. You could have a quincunx in terms of like your personal astrology against your natal chart. You could have something aspecting you in a funky kind of way, making it all the more hard to kind of keep your wits at this time. So I can definitely see that. It says, makes curious, educates, and transforms. So if you kind of feel like I just want to know everything, do everything right now, that's also quite normal. And I would say just pick something and go for it to keep you busy during this time. We got the third house of perception. It says speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, customs, street life, surroundings, and social ability. You could feel called to go out, meet more people at this time. I would definitely lean into that. That'll keep you busy in all this energy, especially when it's like there isn't very much being called of you at this time to kind of keep you from being antsy or self-sabotaging in any way. It does say speech and thoughts, so it would be a good idea for you to talk to someone about what you're going through, whether that's through getting a private reading or connecting with friends, making sure you're nurturing those relationships. And then also it's a 2-for-1. You can get off, kind of what's on your chest. But it says social media on there as well and dating. If you're on the apps, that could be kind of frustrating at this time. So I would do what you can to take your emotions out of it. If you still feel called to be there, then, do that. But try to take your emotions out of it the best you can. But I'm seeing social media here popping up again as a recurring theme in this connection. So I am feeling like this person may really have access to you from online. And then we have Aquarius, the radical. It says experimental, rational, unique, liberal, eclectic. Yeah, Spirit is really calling you to find your rhythm at this time and to match your own freak, you know, to kind of be in your own bag, your own head, your own mood, do what you want to do, enjoy life, allow yourself to go from one thing to the next in terms of interests, especially if it's going to keep you from, you know, kind of meddling or wanting to, you know, check the pot. Is it cooking yet? Is it done yet? It says free, radical, diverse, futuristic, disruptive, edgy, and detached. You could be disrupting people energetically at this time. People could feel very shaken by what you have to say. I do feel like you're tapping into higher knowledge, or you're tapping into like very complex spiritual concepts. So you may just feel like speaking. One of the cards did talk about speech, the third house it was. So you could feel called to speak about what you're going through, and people may also have a hard time understanding. So if that's happening, I would say journaling would be best for you, or finding someone that like just gets it or is more of a listening ear. Love it. Everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life as well. So Spirit is like, listen, the plan is planning. Everything is going to plan. There's really no need to worry here. For you, Group 1, I see Spirit bringing your next lover right to you. Bottom of the card, it says, believe in your power to manifest. It says, breathe your creation into existence. So all there would be called of you is to do what you've already done, which is manifest. Whether that's subconsciously or through a vision board that was made a while ago or through some recent manifestation. Yeah, we have stay the course, number 4 here. So Spirit is really calling you to tap into structure, to tap into trust. Stay the course, do not deviate and get, you know, kind of sidetracked looking in other directions that will kind of derail you. It says you are moving in the right direction. That's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the 78 Doors Tarot and the White Geode, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next love offer. Who's going to be taking action towards you? Their next moves. Who is this love offer coming from? What will happen? All that good stuff, Spirit. For Group 2 with the White Geode, please show us who is taking action towards Group 2 next in love. Who is taking action towards Group 2? Woof. Well, I can definitely tell you tapping into this person's energy is like they want you so, so bad. And I feel like this person, they're very different from who you would usually find yourself connected with. We have the obscurity card. It says secrets, mysteries, and concealing. So it kind of feels like this person doesn't remind you of anyone, and they just absolutely pique your curiosity. We have second chance here. So for some of you, this is someone you do know already or someone you're aware of. For some of you, this is someone who's coming in, who's having to overcome a bunch in order to come towards you. Second chance says reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. So for some of you, it's an opportunity. For some of you, it's a second chance. But it seems like this person had to really kind of honestly get over themselves, get over whatever was going on in their head in order to move forward. And I feel like this is a collective energy at this point. I've been picking up on this energy for months. A lot of releasing, a lot of purging and transformation, getting on a new timeline needing to happen so people can pick the path of positivity, the path that would be the best for them. I've been seeing that a lot. Releasing, it says letting go, moving on, walking away. Resistance said secret admirer. suppressing and timid. So this person's been kind of waiting in the wings for the perfect opportunity, doing a bit of observing you for sure as well. But more so kind of working through the things that Spirit has not been letting up on them about. We got the Peace card, so I do see all of this kind of coming to a good space, and I see them removing themselves from the previous leg of the journey and hopping timelines to the better end of things. It says balance, harmony, and friendship. So this person could have even been hermit mode for a while, and now they're going out again, being more communicative. So for those of you who already know this person, or this person's been in your orbit, you're aware of this person, you're likely going to notice that they're coming across more shiny, more personable, more talkative these days, and coming around, being more open. We have exhaustion and ecstasy here. So it's kind of like this person is like, okay, no tears left to cry with this one. I have to get over whatever has been, whatever I've been going through, and I have to move forward. We got the breaking point here. Exhaustion, it says depletion, drained, and a long journey. Ecstasy says chasing thrills, excitement, and a good time. So this person could even teeter from, all right, working on my, whatever I'm called to work through at this time, working through my fears, getting ready, and a little bit of dissociation or having a good time. So they could come across as one day they're in a great mood, the next day they seem kind of depleted. And they finally reached a breaking point. It says limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. So the person that I'm tapping into for you, group 2, a lot of this is kind of outside of what you may be directly involved in. It feels very personal for them. Like, okay, the universe just got to a point where it's like, all right, dude, you got to work through your personal stuff, and I'm not going to let up on that. You're going to have to work through what you're going through, or what plagues you, what has been holding you back and keeping you from progress, because it doesn't just affect romance, it'll affect other areas in life. So it's like, if you stay here, that means so many other things that you're meant to do or experience in this lifetime also doesn't get done, and Spirit is not having that. So Spirit's really been working on this person, and I see them coming to you in a much better form. Seems like these are the main themes they've been working on. Stress management. We got the bitterness card here as well. So whatever resentment they have from the past, it says resentment, anger, hurtful words. Maybe someone said something to them that was very, like, kind of reached them quite deep. Maybe it was even a parent, some childhood stuff they were working through, or more likely an ex. Stress says turbulence, tension, and arguments. I'm like so drawn to how this person looks like they're in a business environment with all these sticky notes. So maybe it had to do with finance. That was really stressing them out. That's definitely a common theme lately. So they had to go on their own personal journey, and here you are, group 2, just kind of feeling like, am I not doing what I'm supposed to do? Like, why isn't love coming? Yeah, I was just telling that to group 1. Sometimes we take everything on as our responsibility, or we feel like, if something isn't happening, it's because of us. But a lot of times it's because the external, whoever else may be involved, they have work to do. They have stuff to work through. They have to prepare and align as well, just like you have to align. And it could even be like Spirit, like, kind of getting you guys in the same place at the same time to make something happen. So it's not always on us to make things happen. So if you've been manifesting a whole lot, you can go ahead and release that. Yeah, we have the Forever Young card here. Spirit wants you to have more fun. We have love language affirmations and love language quality time that came out. So when this person is taking action towards you, they're looking to spend time with you, and they're also affirming you, telling you things verbally that give you hope and make you see, okay, they're in it. And we have the rekindling card that came out as well. So for those of you who do know this person and things fell off or fizzled out, or you actually dated this person, I do see you rekindling. And we got forgiveness and Forever Young here, so they will be apologizing if an apology is due. Otherwise, if they haven't really done anything and things fizzled out on their end or both of your ends, they will be at least kind of, giving you an update on where they've been, what's been going on, so you don't feel kind of left in the dark. Spirit, tell us about the connection. Tell us about the love offer. What is the connection looking like moving forward? I see them spending a lot of time with you. This even feeling like your person, like I see you guys bonding quite a bit. I see them affirming you, telling you things that make you feel good, and also affirming that this is where they want to be, giving you that reassurance. And a lot of this seems to be orchestrated by the higher power, so perhaps there could even be a higher level purpose to this connection. We have the divine timing card. Divine timing is only really a thing when spirit kind of has an involvement or a plan. Otherwise, it's just like, okay, you can make a connection through your free will. So with divine timing coming out, that kind of makes me curious. Like, what else will there be discovered through this connection or experienced through this connection? That's something exciting you can look forward to. This connection kind of blossoming and revealing some other elements and other surprise benefits that you didn't even expect. We have the bonding card, so I definitely see you guys getting very close. And then we have the perfect match card. It says you complete each other in the most harmonious way. So I feel like there's benefits to this person having you in their life, and then there's benefits to you having this person in your life. It is giving a bit of life partner energy. So I feel like you both have been kind of going through things, especially if you feel like you kind of went through it, but you passed that stage and you've been through even the healing era. That's pretty much ended, and you're kind of just in the embodied era where you're showing up in the world as your best self, feeling pretty good, focusing on other things, even outside of love, just kind of living your life and a better version of yourself. Yeah, it looks like this person was going through their healing era and their handling things era, and they were a bit behind you. So now things are ready to come into perfect alignment. Ooh, we got love language, physical touch that came out as well. So a lot of love language is coming out. I see some really good physical intimacy and physical connection between you and this person. And fearless love is like both of you kind of releasing your fears and moving toward each other, allowing yourself to love and be loved, being free with each other. It feels very good. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is one of our marriage cards in the tarot deck. Long-term connection or commitment energy. Four of Wands can also be moving in together, starting a family, having kids, or moving in together, sharing a lease or a mortgage, having joint pets, joining your lives together. Spirit, what are their next moves towards group 2? We have the Emperor reversed right away, so that just lets us know they are not completely, this is not them just completely moving on their own. Spirit is definitely here. You know, this person may even have a tendency to bed people quick. We have the Knight of Wands that just showed up reversed. Knight of Wands is very physically intimate energy, especially with love language, physical touch coming up. For some of you, there is pent-up energy between you and this person. For some of you, there is pent-up energy between you and your next partner because of the weight. And it's like, listen, I'm ready to live it all, let it all hang out. Do my thing. So it seems like Spirit is kind of keeping this connection growing slowly but surely. We got the Knight of Cups. We love Knight of Cups. That's an energy of them being more formal or more traditional, like asking you on a date or doing things the right way, leading with their heart, not their other heart. And Seven of Pentacles is a card of building a solid foundation. So I like this. We got the Hermit card here as well. So that's like having some time apart or your own lives that you're still living. as to not become like codependent or enmeshed, or just kind of like experiencing everything at once. So it's like, oh, we actually haven't built trust or loyalty or any of the, you know, important things between the two of us. So we feel on edge, we feel scared, and now we're getting triggered by each other. Spirit's like, no, let's do this the right way, the very best way, so we can build something really long lasting. So it looks like Spirit is getting you prepared for something pretty serious here. Their action towards you is going to be very chivalrous, like, can I have your number? Asking you on a date officially, taking you on that date, maybe even picking you up if you feel comfortable with that, or paying for your, you know, your Uber or whatever you would have to take to get to the date. Just kind of being like traditional and chivalrous, and, you know, with the Emperor reverse, leading with their heart, leading with where Spirit is showing them is most efficient. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords here as well, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. So I see this is being revealed to you very unexpectedly. Looking at that Seven of Wands, he's removing a rock from a hidden cave. Resurrection symbolism with that even, but uncovering, opening doors energy. We got the Ace of Wands, a new threshold we're stepping over. I'm seeing a mistletoe. You could end up spending Christmas with this person. That may be significant, or something you've always wanted to do, but I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a mistletoe, which would also in this reading represent divine timing and kind of coming under the mistletoe at the same time, being open to love and connection. Kiss back in the day was actually a form of communication, sealing the deal. I'm like, what could I even compare it to? But especially if you look back at biblical times, it's like a exchange of information. It's much more neutral than it is romantic. We got the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, for some of you, this person may even be taking you away in some way. They could take you on a trip. That could be one of the things that you guys do within the first month or two, talking to each other. I see them providing or surprising you with like ample value at once. It kind of feels like they may have access to a vacation home that they end up taking you to. Or you go on your first trip with this person and you go, say, a city over, or, you know, to do something fun, and it just mystifies you. It feels like, wow, there's so much value or fun in this connection. Like right away they're exciting me and showing me new things, and it feels like, oof, it feels like something new. Some of you, I see you moving very quickly with this person, like moving in with this person, moving away with this person. That's that Six of Swords energy. It's a card of arriving to shore. It's a card of moving, new environments. A lot of confirmation in this spread as well. Yeah, we have worth waiting for, religious factors, and let your friends help you. So you couldn't get through to this person if you wanted to through your own manifestation, or through you trying to talk to them directly if you do know this person. And you may have noticed that and kind of checked out from throwing your back out, trying to do the most for them a while back. Worth waiting for it, another card talking about divine timing being at work in your life. Religious factor says your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So it seems like this person being on their own journey is exactly what has kept you guys at a distance into now, and vice versa. So we have let your friends help you, and there is a cherubim, there's an angel here helping from the spirit realm. So this could be reaching out to your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual team as well. Letting them help you, letting them bring things together for your highest good. Spirit, what else does group 2 need to know? We have true love, definitely worth waiting for. This is the romance of a lifetime is what it says at the bottom of true love. So yeah, I feel like it's been more like a delay for the majority of group 2. And finally, you're tapping into something pretty serious. Things are heating up. We have free yourself and deception. Oh, so Spirit's like, listen, if you're hanging on to something or someone, especially if you're in denial about it or don't feel like you could speak about it, that thing should probably be let go before we move forward. So this could be you concealing your feelings, trying to pretend that you have no ill feelings to this person. For those of you who do know them and Spirit is telling you, work through that, journal about it, have the conversation with them once you connect with them so you can let it go instead of masking. That's just going to cause you to kind of bury more and have more that comes up later. But for some of you, this could be you hanging on to a connection or something that's currently here. For those of you who this hasn't, new option hasn't arrived yet, and Spirit's like, all right, we've been masking with them, you know. A big red flag for me personally is the way that I speak, and I'm so like aware of myself and how I sound. A big red flag for me personally is like once I notice that I change the words that I use when I'm communicating to someone or I'm using a different tone, I notice it right away and just kind of suss through that and see like, okay, why am I using a different tone with this person, or why do I feel like I have to speak differently? And this really helped me separate from someone who I was like so banking on, this is long ago, but so banking on feeling like I really want to start a life with this person. And then I started to reflect on the way that I spoke to them. And I'm like, now, why do I kind of sound like, why do I sound different when I'm talking to this person? Why do I have to water my words down so much and choose such simple words? It was so weird. And that opened up the Pandora's box for me and really showed me there was just a difference in, qualities, we'll say, between me and that person. So I have done this in real time. And for some of you, Spirit is calling you to do that. Just take inventory of the people around you and notice how you respond to them. And if you have to be different, just ask yourself why. This can apply to friendships as well. Like, why do I feel like I got to be more messy when I'm with this person? Or why do I feel like I have to be chaotic and extroverted? Is it because this person and I may not be a natural match energetically? Am I putting on for them? Or am I trying to please them in some way? Is it making me feel a way? I mean, it's compromising my values. I don't naturally sit here energetically. So that's a thing. And then we have the free yourself card. So furthermore, Spirit is asking you to unalign yourself with the things that you're not naturally aligned with, or, things that you've outgrown. Ooh, we got the first quarter moon. It says your commitment is being tested. So you could be kind of working through other things at this time, like how committed are you to having your true divine match? Are you going to pretend everything is all good with someone you're not really aligned with, or will you break free from that? Have you learned to kind of supplement your life and make it exciting and have other things to focus on so that you don't commit to things you're not naturally in alignment with? Spirit may be testing you in that way. We have the blue moon. It says believe in the impossible. So a really cool, unexpected manifestation in love coming up for you guys. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot and the Purple Geode, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next love offer. Who will be taking action towards you? Group 3, their next moves, who this love offer is coming from. Where will it go? All of that, Spirit, for group 3 with the Purple Geode. Please show us who is taking action towards group 3 next in love. Please show us their next love offer. Okay. So it seems like this may be someone you've been connected to for a long time. We have the beginnings card and possibilities here. So interestingly enough, it still feels like this is the first time you're meeting each other. We actually do have the Twin Flames card that has come out. So perhaps that's why it feels like you guys have been connected for some time. But for the majority of you, group 3, this is someone you don't know. We have beginnings. It does say try again on there. So actually, I would say, you know, things are pretty 50-50. It says try again, new direction, starting over. We got the possibilities card. It says free spirit, adventure, and risk. So I see this person being open and taking a risk with you, while also being much more open to adventure, much more free-spirited, less rigid about how things have to happen or when things have to happen. Just being more open, like, okay, I'm going to see what the universe has for me. Maybe I don't perfectly have it all figured out. Maybe, you know, this whole leave it up to the universe thing is the right way to go about it. Twin flames, it says mirroring each other, sharing feelings and reflection. So again, bringing me back to that could be how you have a resonance with this person. Maybe you've been mirroring each other through this lifetime. So we got heart fog and nourish. It seems like this person is just now ready and available for a serious romance, or just now ready and available to move forward in love. Heart fog, it says mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. Perhaps there were even other things they were working through, like maybe someone close to them having something tragic happen. We have the Nourish card. It says self-growth, self-focus, and soul-finding. That is such a repeated theme today. And every pile so far, I've gotten some energy of a lot of things having to do with them. So maybe this is something that's affecting us collectively that we're all kind of experiencing, where it's like, at this time, those who have done the work, they pretty much know it and they expect it. They expect love or new energy, even new blessings in other areas of their life to come through at this time, because they know that they've done the work and they've aligned themselves with a higher timeline, or for better, or for their desires. So they kind of expect it to come through. So if you're feeling a delay, that is likely the collective energy I've been getting with every single pile so far, where the majority of the work or aligning is external at this point. It's not on us individually. It's like you will expect love if you've done the work. You'll be in a feeling of expectance versus a feeling of like fear, because you know you've done what you were supposed to do to align yourself with it. And it really kind of seems like it's on someone else's end. So we have time, loyalty, and mistakes. It seems like this person has kind of worked through their missteppings that have misaligned you or kept you away from each other. It says misunderstanding, victim, and lost soul. They've worked through the lost energy that they have internally, and it seems like they found themselves. So now they're realigning. Time says waiting, cycles, moments, loyalty. It says trusting, reliability, and believing. So it seems like in terms of what you're meant to do at this time is really just believe. Believe, prepare, be ready. It seems like you've already been preparing, so I would assume not too much of that to have to worry about. But trusting the process, really trusting the higher power, trusting the other person you're calling into your life. It's so easy to feel when you're manifesting like everything is on you, but it really isn't always on us. A lot of times, the whole other half of that equation has to align as well. All right, let's keep going, Spirit, for group 3. Who is taking action towards group 3 next in love? Where is their next love offer coming from? Ooh, oh my goodness. Sheesh. We have unexpected connection, manifesting the one in marriage. So I feel like the whole belief piece has probably been the hardest part for you, because you've been manifesting the one. So you should expect it to come in, yet there's still this energy of this being unexpected. So belief has probably been your main thing to work on at this time. And then furthermore, not taking action when you feel anxious, not taking action from a space of, oof, I got to hurry up and make something happen. But knowing that what you've been doing has been working and is working, and trusting that spirit is kind of working in the background. Definitely looking like a serious connection. We got marriage, wedding bells are ringing is what it says at the bottom of that card. First and only time that has come out today. So things looking pretty serious for you, group 3. And for those of you who have been manifesting the one, I would say that Spirit has definitely already heard your call and is working things out in the background. Maybe getting a talisman for some dreams could be helpful for you, so that you can kind of have like confirmation, or even to keep you entertained. I love dreaming. I just freaking love dreaming. I've always have such vivid, lucid dreams. It's honestly the best. But yeah, especially for those of you who would kind of feel better with a confirmation, maybe getting a dream, you know, kind of blend of tea that you can drink. Chamomile is really good for inducing dreams as well, vivid dreams. Mugwort is really good. I've taken both of those. Mugwort is way more intense. You don't want to have too much of that. Get pre-made. I have a steeper and I steep my tea with the herbs and everything, but I have definitely learned my lesson with stuffing that steeper way too much and blasting off into another dimension. So take what is on the package only and get a pre-made tea bag if you can. We have bonding and burning desire. So once you guys are connecting, it seems like there's a lot of really good physical intimacy. There's a burning a desire that you have for each other, strong attraction, and a lot of bonding. So it's like once you guys finally connect, it's like, oh, we are not letting go. We are going to run off into the sunset where we cannot be seen. We're going to be up under each other, building a deep connection, a deep friendship. Getting rid of this pent-up energy through each other, doing a lot of connection, bonding. Feels really good. Spirit for group 2. So it looks like this is going to be a marriage offer. Yeah, we have the rekindle card that did come out. So I keep getting this 50-50 energy. I did kind of want to see like, okay, is this more new or more rekindling? I would say if you are in the rekindling group, since it is so 50-50, it would be desired and wanted and welcomed. It wouldn't be like some ex that was just all over the place or terrible. Wouldn't be anything like that. All right, this deck is pretty quiet. Let's keep going. We got the rekindle card here. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. So Spirit, how is this person pursuing at group 3? How are they coming towards them? How will this develop into a marriage timeline or a marriage offer? A lot of mystery here. It seems like this person really has to kind of prove their worthiness before you would even be open to that. You know, and I'm also feeling like you may have leveled up so much in this lifetime, group 3, that you may not even seek traditional convention. What I can say is you're in a win-win position, but we have reclamation and the 9 of Cups. So that's an energy of you reclaiming who you are and your value, not allowing someone else to claim you. It's like God claims me, God owns me, or Spirit, the divine, my higher self, I own me. That's more the energy 9 of Cups. So this person has to go at your speed, and they are going to have to surrender to what you would accept in this lifetime, or this could be an energy of like a long courting process, vetting. You could be really big on vetting, making sure someone is who they say they is, regardless of it being like we match spiritually. Do we match in this lifetime? Have you done the work to make yourself valuable in a connection? Because listen, life be lifing, and there's a lot of expenses, whether that's energetically, financially, you know, mentally, emotionally, etc. So you could be in a space where you are not investing in anyone unless they're vetted, well vetted, making sure that they align with your values, making sure that they align with you on a like financial 3D level. Does this person, can they at least afford the lifestyle that they want to live? That's kind of my rule of thumb. Like, okay, can you afford the lifestyle that you say you want in the future? and include me in that picture. Can you afford that lifetime? Then I can surrender to you. If you cannot support that, that means I'm gonna have to do the supporting. So then it's a no for me, you know? So it's not like, oh, you got to make a certain amount, or you have to have this or that, or you have to have it all figured out. It's much more, are you in alignment with what you want, you kind of thing. But we have the Warrior of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups reversed. So it almost seems like you're kind of closed off to love at this time, unless it's all the way right. So I just see you taking your time. This is going to be a slow burn. Not a slow burn in the sense that the emotions aren't there. We got physical intimacy, energy, burning desire, bonding that came up. Plenty of that. Plenty of bonding, plenty of all that, you know, kind of like just really good courting phase, or you know, that infatuation phase. Plenty of that enjoyment and that kind of stuff. But when it comes to you committing to this person, moving in with this person, getting engaged to this person, you're taking a while in the courting phase, really observing them, vetting them, making sure you're compatible. You may have had a spiritual experience that was like, yeah, I'm not just going to be open to these connections just because they're spiritual anymore. I see you taking your time. We got the Four of Wands reversed with the Two of Pentacles. That's like, I'm not sure that I'm going to marry you, Two of Pentacles. I'm weighing my options. Would I be better off by myself? Would I be better off with someone else? Like, what are we doing here? The ball's in your court, though. You're in a win-win position, Group 3. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. There's a love offer coming from this person, but we have the Nymph of Pentacles showing up reversed with the Nymph of Cups. You're spending extra time getting to know this person before you're saying yes to any love offers. So, seems like you have done the work, or you may have a unique personality and you may be moving in a way where it's like, all right, most people say I'm too much, or they can't take my personality, or they can't stand up and provide what I would be expecting from them. So, no, I don't just jump into things super quick until I make sure it's all the way right. I respect it. What is happening in this connection, Spirit? Heavy on potential, I just heard. It's like, it has the potential. Heavy on the potential. We have meditation reversed, the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So you are kind of also wanting to take time to rediscover yourselves and be free. Some of you may have just gotten out of like something by the skin of your teeth. Some of you can finally be in a winning season. A lot of pentacles coming up specifically. You could have broke yourself free from a job that was really weighing on you, or that could be the energy you're in now. So you're untangling yourself from that. Until your financial situation is figured out, you may not be the kind of person who can just be happy and date and just be lighthearted and dissociate from like the responsibilities of it all. So you may be handling other pressing matters that have to do with like money or your standing before you're surrendering to them. Spirit, what else can you tell us for Group 3? We have very soon. Oh, so this card, it does say clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So Spirit is saying, well, we can delay this. We have worth waiting for at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is actually saying this connection isn't going to just go away if you need more time. If you genuinely need more time, Spirit will give you more time and then give you a big omen, sign, or signal when time is running out, if it is that kind of thing. But if you're twin flames, life will continue to align you with each other multiple times. Twin flame type of connection is not something that'll just kind of go away if you deny it at first glance. You oftentimes end up connected with your twin flame really throughout your entire lifetime. Even if there's like a twin flame denial and you're like, nope, not dealing with the spiritual or I just don't want this. Even so, it'll come back around. That's just kind of how these kind of connections work. So with the work waiting for a card, Spirit's like, listen, if you do want to delay on this, or you have something else to resolve before this comes through, just let me know. You can do that by speaking out loud. You can do that by connecting, with Spirit in meditation and just imagining yourself being open so that spirit can feel you and your intention and what you want. You can do it that way. You can write a petition, light a little candle. I have tea light candles on my Etsy shop. That would be good for something like this. Just getting your request to spirit, letting spirit know where you are and what you're looking for at this time. But deciding what you want will kind of make this go easier as well. We have keep an open mind. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So spirit, if spirit had its way completely, we didn't have free will, spirit would kind of open you up and want you to engage in this connection. You know, now time is of the essence kind of thing. Why wait? Yeah, we have retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. So if you do need some time to figure things out, definitely take that time. And I'm also seeing, like, if you're struggling financially and you don't want to wait for a romantic, you know, connection to come in and make that better, then take some time to retreat. It's kind of giving me that energy where you see those posts where it's like, just disappear for 3 months and then pop back out, kind of energy. Maybe you need that kind of crossroad in your life where you allow yourself to be out of the public eye or be out of alignment with people, not saying yes to people so much, and spending time to focus on you and journaling and kind of working through whatever you need to work through or figure out your next move financially. Really just taking even a day to apply all your brain power to, okay, how can I get from point A to Z? How can I get from where I am to where I want to be? But we got the honeymoon card. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So once you're engaged with this person, Spirit's wanting you to fully enjoy it. So if you're not ready for it, Spirit's like, let's just take a step now to get everything, you know, together, to tie up loose ends. If you have any goals you want to meet, whether, you know, in terms of like school or health goals or confidence goals, whatever your personal goals may be, let's handle those so that we can move forward and we can just be open and in just like a wonderful energy where we're living life, being in love and letting ourselves be loved. What else does group 3 need to know? Let me pull from this deck actually. Half of these decks are so quiet when I'm trying to shuffle for you as well. So I feel like your spiritual boundaries are really, really good at this time. It could be hard for people to tap into you. You could get that from people in the 3D. Oh, you're hard to read. Or from readers, if you do, you know, like these pick a cards, they may say, oh, it's a hard, you know, having a hard time kind of tapping into you. Or even like personal readings and stuff. It may be hard to pick up on your energy, but that's a good thing. That lets us know that your spiritual boundaries are on point. We have you deserve good things. It says keep your focus on what you want. Maybe some mindset work could really help you at this time as well. And then we have you are worthy. It says aim for what you want and believe in yourself. So yeah, take some time to decide what you want and then move in that direction. Try to open yourself up the best way you can. You have a lot of spiritual support. You deserve good things. You are worthy. And Spirit is going to show you that externally. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the green geode and the tarot Illuminati, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next love offer. Who will take action towards you? Their next moves. Who is this love offer coming from? Where will it go? All that good stuff, Spirit, for group 4 with the green geode. Please show us who is coming towards group 4 in love. Nice. We got the commitment card as the first card out. So that would definitely be a good omen. And we got the intimacy card here as well. So for those of you who like your physical, your love language is physical touch and you're like, oh, okay, you know, commitment is cool, but I really need to know, is the D gonna be D'ing or is the, let me stop. Let me get my shit together before I proceed. You know, but is it going to be hidden right? No pun intended. You know, we need to know these things. And I do see that it will be. So don't you worry, group 4. You're going to get everything you need out of this commitment, the intimacy piece. Nice. Good energy so far. Spirit for group 4. Who is coming towards them in love? Seems like you guys are kind of manifesting each other, you and this person, through your solar plexus or maybe even through your heart space. It feels like you're kind of magnetized towards each other. So we have commitments, we have intimacy here. Commitment, it says marriage, promises, fidelity. So I see this person being loyal to you, only you, like relationship with just the two of you. Intimacy, it says bonding, sensual, and confiding. So you can confide in this person. You can talk to them about what you're going through, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. You don't have to hide or water yourself down to kind of make them more comfortable. You can just be open with them. A lot of building up as well, I'm hearing and seeing, like not just like, let's just, you know, go to Pound Town, but let's actually build this connection romantically and really fall for each other on multiple levels. We have the ability to be friends with each other as well. I see that. And we have hoping and longing. So it seems like through your energy, you know what? You may be the portal, I'm hearing. Yeah, you are the portal. You are the altar. The portal may be you. And it's just a matter of waiting for this to come through, group 4. Hoping, it says expecting, faith, and manifesting. So it seems like you are doing what you can in terms of manifestation. You're, you know, putting your intentions out there, making it clear to spirit and even people that you're dating what it is you're looking for. So like everyone's on the same page. No one is confused. So no one's, you know, coming at me with their foolishness. They all know what I'm about at this point. Type of energy, manifesting, having faith, and really just expecting best case scenario. So you could be in your mindset leg of the manifestation process where it's just like a matter of believing and expecting. You know you've done the work. You know you've done what you can to align, worked on your confidence. You know you're a catch as well. So it's like, it's literally just a matter of time. We have longing, it says craving, aching, and wanting. So I feel like this person is picking up on your energy energetically, and they're craving it as the days go on. They're doing everything in their power to get closer to it and to like sense it out, feel it out, because they can feel you. And they are very ready. We do have the return and realizations card that came up. So I would say for some of you, this person is someone that you already know. If I had to say, I'd say the majority, this is talking about something new coming in, especially with the manifesting energy, talking about this coming together. But for some of you, this is someone that you do already know. And I would say, if you're a part of that group, this is someone you want to come towards you, especially if you're agreeing to a commitment. You're not going to agree to a commitment with someone you want nothing to do with. So this wouldn't, you know, be a cause for concern, but for most of you, it's new. Return, it says second chance, opportunity, and making amends. So making amends could be heavy on the making amends. That could be the difference. Like, okay, if we can make amends and we can get to a good space with each other, then yeah, I could be open. That could be the thing that's shifting your desire to be with someone that you already know. Realization, it says epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. Yeah, I'm hearing that, group 4. You may trigger other people's awakening. So someone may have gone through an awakening as soon as they tapped into your energy and come to the realization that it was you all along. And for those of you who this is a new connection, this person will be, we got the loyalty card, loyal to you, really right out the gate. And we got the clarity card here as well. So seems like they've kind of already worked on themselves and gained clarity about what they want. So they're coming into this with a fresh mind, ready, open, ready to engage, ready to receive. Loyalty, it says trusting, reliability, and believing. So that's even reconfirming the manifestation aspect that was on one of the other previous cards, where it's just about believing at this point. Clarity says truth, intentions, and honesty. So it seems like they've been real with themselves about what they want, what they expect, and now they're opening themselves up to it. So it feels pretty serious. Spirit, for group 4. Who is taking action towards group 4? Show us their next love offer. Yeah, we got the Burning Desire card that came out. So it feels like there's been a weight here, and it's like the tension has just been building. This person had to work through some stuff, and also for some of you, it wasn't about the romantic aspect of the connection, but it was about kind of leveling themselves up so they can feel that they have something to offer to another person. We have material attachment and responsibility, so it matters to this person whether or not they have enough to splurge. Let's get a bottle versus, you know, paying by that glass, yo man, a cheesecake, huh? You know? Or it's about their own financial security and stability. They want to live a nice life, and they want to be able to provide a nice vibe, energy, and furthermore, a nice life for whoever they commit to forever. So it's like they had some responsibilities they were attending to. I've been telling every single group this today. It's a repeating theme in this reading, a collective energy where people who have done the work, they're in an energy of just expecting it to come through. They know that they've aligned themselves, so there's nothing to fear. It's like, I expect it, I believe it. It's all mindset work at this point. I'm just now noticing we got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, marriage energy. So you could be aligning to marriage at this time, group 4. And it's just a matter of time. A lot of times we think like, oh, especially when you're manifesting, if it doesn't come through, it's got to be something on your part. But no, a lot of times it is something completely external that you wouldn't even assume or that you're not aware of, because it's someone else's, you know, duty, something else that they have to do to be in alignment as well. So remember that other people have to align with you. It's not always on you. If there's been a delay, it's a lot of times, at least 50% of the time, because someone who's a part of this process is still kind of getting their ducks in a row. So we have burning desire and real feelings. Once things started, I do see them being very exciting and passionate. I see you having real feelings for each other. That could be a struggle that you've had as of late, where it's like, okay, I'm connecting to people or I'm attracted to people, but I also kind of feel like they're disposable. I don't feel like, okay, I have real feelings for this person. Maybe I'm building them up to be something they're not, like on my end, or you know, there's some sort of inconsistency there, but the real feelings aren't there. With this person, it's like, yeah, you feel it. We got perfect match and twin flame recognition. You could have been called to choose group 2 or 3 as well with this twin flame energy. But yeah, you know, you guys are a genuine match. Even twin flames and complement each other in this lifetime and have even like a higher purpose or a spiritual purpose together as well. We got the soulmate card that came out. So we got soulmate energy, we got twin flame energy. Spirit is like something about this is spiritual. Something about this connection is higher level. We have the Tease card. So yeah, I get a very fun, flirty energy between the two of you. You know, it feels like this person is chasing you forever. And that could be something that you're really into, like adoration, feeling like your partner adores you, they desire you. They're constantly seeing what they can do to provide for you or to give into this connection or to give into you, chasing you even. Spirit, for group 4, so how will they take action? How will they be taking action towards group 4? I see they come bearing gifts. We got the 6 of Pentacles, or they come bearing blessings. And it seems like, ooh, for some of you, we got the 6 of Wands as well. You may be seeing 606, 616, different combinations of angel numbers, heavy, 6 dominant. You could be in a 6th year in terms of your personal numerology. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords reversed, and the Six of Wands. Some of you, the blessing to be with this person is you won't have to work. And that brings me back to material attachment and responsibilities, where this person had to get themselves in a position where they can provide. So some of you are attracting a provider, or blessings and benefits in whatever way that you see and receive blessings and benefits. So if you're like not really into financial security, or you're more than happy working, you're in a career that brings you joy or contentment, this could look like this person having a whole library of books that are rare and right up your alley. So say you're into like spirituality, they could have a bunch of books that are out of print on different aspects and different forms of spirituality, like as an example. So whatever a blessing is to you, it's like this person has it. For a lot of you, it'll be financial, or Six of Wands reversed, a worry taken off of your back, or a need not to rumble spiritually or societally. Stepping away from like whatever holds you back in this life, whether that's friends, family, or physical location. This person, Six of Pentacles, is replacing that with something so much more better and something that fits you moving forward. We got the Princess of Wands. I'm seeing a lot more freedom, a lot more passion, and it really feels like you found your person. This person makes you feel so good, like you look so good, you feel so good. They're very complimentary to you, and also complimentary verbally. Wow, we got the Ten of Cups. Some of you are really moving into your committed, long-term commitment era at a minimum, but some of you are moving into your like marriage era, your wifed up era, or, you know, hubbied up era, whatever. We got the Three of Wands, and again, it's expected. So yeah, really just expect things to come together, especially with that Six of Pentacles. I see them likely doing more of the work than you. It kind of even feels like no thoughts, head empty. I can just be relaxed around this person. I don't feel like I have to constantly plan dates, or I have to constantly make myself entertaining or engaging to them. I can kind of just sit here and receive and have fun and live in the moment. And this person is taking time to ask what you want, and then they're moving accordingly. We got the Fool reversed in the Ace of Cups, so they're like, well, hold on. Let's not just move into, you know, whatever pattern or rhythm right away. Ace of Cups, what would make you happy? What would fulfill you? What would make you feel good? Where do you want to move in this life? What do you want to do? They feel very supportive in that way. It feels like it's their purpose to take care of you. Bringing me back to the twin flame energy, that's one of the benefits that come with the twin flame dynamic. They have everything you don't have, and vice versa. It's like you're the yin and yang personified. You have that little bit of white in the black and a little bit of black in the white, representing the resonance and how we are in all things, but also very much so still separate and different. But also connected and one together. So I feel like a very deep connection in this relationship. We got the Ten of Cups, whatever that looks like for you. Three of Wands, I feel like things are as you've created it. So if you, Three of Wands, have evolved, yeah, we got the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so it definitely feels like a strong energy of evolvement here. If you have evolved beyond a certain style of connection, I do see with this connection you'll be able to shift into your new style. And I'm reluctant to say marriage, even though we have a lot of elements of marriage here. And the Four of Wands, that was at the bottom of the deck for a certain time. So you could be more of a life partnership kind of person. You could be moving away from like these traditional norms and only tying yourself to someone when it's beneficial to you, or it makes sense, or what you feel called to do. This could even be about you taking your time and still kind of having things that you want to accomplish in the first few years of your connection with this person at a minimum. I'm getting years, plural, multiple years, you know, 3+ years long relationship. It feels really long-term. Spirit. Yeah, we have finances and career that came out, and there were these repeating themes of like finances being important to some way. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you may feel like you want to make effort towards yourself. You may feel like there's things that you want to resolve financially before you surrender to someone romantically. We got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe you've already received a message that your love is not where you are physically, and you're like, okay, I need to get my financial situation so I can move in that place I've been called to for the last few years, however long. It may be important to you to be a financial equal to the person that you're with romantically, so you could still be on that paper chase, wanting to level yourself up. Yep, we gotta love yourself first. This is, I can pay for my own skincare, I can pay for my own vacations, I can pay for my own happiness, I have my own friend groups, I'm doing well in life, I can look at myself and respect myself because I've accomplished XYZ, or I've gotten myself to whatever health goals I have or personal goals I have, whatever is going to make me feel valuable. So you're kind of in your focus on self era in the beginning of this relationship, and it evolves into something more based in the two of you over time. We have forgiving and learning. It says, as you released and heal from the past, you experience more love in the present moments. So the gift or the blessing that this person gives to you could even be a safe space to process everything you've gone through. And I've seen that happen many times where people are finally in the relationships of their dreams, and an interesting thing happens where it's like there's this resurfacing of all these negative experiences. So say you had like a bad roommate experience, for an example, or a bad living situation experience. It's like once you move into that new home, it's exciting, it feels vindicating, and it feels good. But also for a lot of people, all these experiences kind of rush back to the surface because they're away from that situation finally, so they can really address and look at everything that happened for what it was, and it can piss you off all over again. So for some of you, there may be some forgiveness of family or society or people who misled you or wasted your time or taught you wrong. There could be an energy of forgiveness of the timeline or how things happened or yourself and things that you engaged in. Just a coming full circle moment, and this person is giving you a safe space to feel all of that and to let all of that kind of, transform, alchemize out of your spirit. And as you do that, you fall deeper and deeper into love with this person. Yeah, we have walk your own journey. So it's like as you're finally at the finish line and love is here and it's something significant, something worth your while, something that's in alignment with your financial needs or with your material desires. Now that we finally have that, it's like you're going within. It's so interesting. So you know what, group 4, you may never be anyone's. And I don't mean that in terms of, oh, you'll never be in a relationship. No, you'll likely be in a relationship. This is a relationship long term. You'll likely be in a marriage, but it just feels like there is a part of you that will always be yours. And you can see that in this connection. You can see that manifested here. Walk your own journey. It says it is essential to stay on your own path. So I feel like a new leg of your journey is unlocking and opening even as you're stepping into this connection. Ooh, it says you are the breath. Listen to and connect to your intuition is what it says. Your intuition is leading you exactly where you're supposed to be, telling you and showing you what's important to you at this time and what way we're pivoting. Trust your intuition. Maybe even doing breath work could be really good for you, but you are the breath. You are the life that activates people, timelines, places, things. So seeing that and accepting that are two different things. You've already seen it in different scenarios and different shadows and things and ways that people have looked at you and things that people have said to you, the kind of things and how things have manifested. You've already seen that. But now it's time to walk in that, accept that, and move in that. And that's a whole other thing that brings its own blessings and level up. That's what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find your girl. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.